Everybody, part 2 of this video, the world and society. That's what I decided to name the previous video. I had to think of a name, and that's what I put. So, back to where I was. I don't know why. I had this phone for a while. Of course, I do need a new phone. I do have another one, but I have to use my hotspot of this phone to that one. It's a pretty good phone. It's an iPhone. Volume sucks on it. See, there's pros and cons to everything. But back to the real talk. I just want to say, in this generation, it's better to flock alone, than to flock with other birds. I'm using this example I've learned from some family and whatnot. It's a lot better to be single than to be taken. A lot of people these days, they're focused on having a girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever, female or male, whoever you are. People are focused to be taken. I used to be like that too. And plus, when I was in school, I was surrounded by females. So, I know how that feels. Plus, puberty hits and all you want is, affection, love, and all that crap. Just being a kid. But of course, as I learned, life's not about that. Life's not about, finding somebody and being with somebody in your life. I admit it is an important goal that people will have, but it's not the main purpose of life. It's not the main goal. Of course, the main goal is to be happy, be faithful, and focus on nothing but the truth and your own life goals, as in job, career, those kind of personal goals, career goals, and all that stuff. Today people are focused on, today's politics and whatnot. I have my own views. I kind of do get serious on my views at times. I have anger issues, I have anger problems. So of course, I'm the person that will say things to people that I don't mean if it's out of anger, which I'm trying to change that. But, it's kind of hard. With this generation we live in, people do nothing but try to tempt you. And of course, the generation we live in, and the point of the timeline of the world we live in today, temptation is a lot harder to fight off, because there's so many negatives out there, and spiritually it's hard. And we know that, there's a lot of people out there who feel like they're all alone in this world. There's times where I've thought that, but at the same time, not really, not right now, not anymore. But at the same time, I don't really mind. But I know that the friends I have and the people that I know, they're going to stick with me until the end, because I chose the right people in my life, despite, arguments and whatnot, because that's regular. That's the same as a relationship. Friendships will also have that, but it's not as much toxic as a relationship. So, I don't really care about love anymore. And what I mean by that is I don't care about all that lovey-dovey relationship stuff. That's not my main focus. That's not my main goal. Everybody has to have a goal. That should not, and you know, personally, if you're listening to this, my advice is your main goal shouldn't be having a husband or a wife. Your main goal shouldn't be having a partner. I mean, it's great and all, but that's not the main focus of life. Focus on your faith. Like, be faithful. Focus on God. Focus on how to be successful. Just, you know, focus on your career. I don't really have a career. I'm really stuck. Health problems that came in my way, and you know, I wasn't really able to do shit for a while. Something with my heart. You know, the doctors didn't really see what's going on at first for a while. I had this so-called seizure. I had heart arrhythmia somewhat. It's a mess. And then I had to be careful with what I did. You know, even moving around too much. I mean, the only thing I'd be doing now is, like, if I do a lot of movement, hanging out, walking around the neighborhood, I can't just do work for, like, regular people, like 8 hours. You know, my heart will just start randomly racing. Now, I've been better, but I can talk about my life on another video. For those who used to watch my videos, lots of my videos been deleted from my father. As you know, if you watched my videos after that, I was pissed off about that, but only because of one video I made about a place I didn't like being in because no one accepted me, and you know, I was an outcast there. That's when that's an example. That's when I felt alone. To be honest, that's where I felt alone. No one was really by my side there. The place that I was, the video I made about the school, a private school. I cannot say the name. I'm not going to get into that name. I'm not going to, but, my video was deleted. All my videos, many videos of me when I was young were deleted because of that one video I made. I was accused of threatening and blah, 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 but at least, I'm not getting into it. But I was treated like shit. And I'm talking about, this is part of the society, how society is in generations. This generation for sure. There's many people out there that went through similar things to what I went through. This is why public school, I know public school is full of all kinds of people, but I say it's a bit better. Now, there's some people who had worse experiences there, but those rich private organizations and schools, a lot of them's all for the money. I mean, I don't blame them, people trying to make business and all, but they don't give a damn about different people. It's where if you don't match in with society of today, you will be treated like a complete outcast. That's how society is today. There's not much love. See, that environment is a godless environment. They only care about those who learn faster. They only care about those who are socially acceptable. Those who are in their own level. But they don't give a damn about those who have a different kind of life, different kind of style. I was so mistreated there at the place, I'm talking about. I was so mistreated. And this is a freedom of speech. If anyone you listening to this know what I'm talking about, or if you're involved with them, I don't care. This is freedom of speech. Can't do nothing about it. I was, I just can't believe how bad I was treated. Everybody, talked about me, blamed things on me, and they always picked on me. Now, if they were to do something like that currently, I stood up. I stand up to people a lot more. I was a scaredy cat back then, but I was young. I was innocent. You know, I was only trying to fit in, be nice. You know, I was the best I could be. But I was a slow learner, and no one gave a damn to help me there. And that is this generation. They don't want to help people who are different. There's people out there that will. I can't lie. But there's a lot of people who can't help the different. And now people of my faith who are really deep in it, they're called different too. This society doesn't care about those who don't fit today's world or who don't run with the world. As it even says in the Bible, whether you believe it or not. You know, people will just naturally hate you because when Jesus is really with you, and you know, people just hate you. You'll just receive persecution, I would say. I think that's the right word. You know, I had a lot of issues when I was younger, and I don't really like, you know, how the world has become as I've grown up, because I was born in 2000, 21 years old. Society has just really went downhill. I'm disappointed, really am. That was I'm going to talk more about that place I was at, because it fits in with how the generation is. It's an example. When I couldn't fit, let's see, an example, if I couldn't fit a notebook or whatever I had, I don't remember what it's called. I know it's something big. They had these little cubbies. I couldn't fit something in there. I couldn't fit it in there. All I simply did was put it on the ground next to it. And it wasn't in anybody's way. You know what this jackass did? And he's supposedly the leader of the school, you know, supposed to be supportive and caring and all that. And my water bottle too. Threw it out the window, opened the door and threw it out the door. Both of those items. What my parents paid for, it was destroyed. The water bottle was destroyed. The top came off. Something happened with it. It wasn't working right. And then there's a hole. And then whatever I had in the notebook or whatever it was dirty. What a piece of trash. A lot of people out there like that. May God have mercy on their souls, because once they'll get their day. Rather you believe in God or karma or whatever you believe in. You know, people like that, they just need to change. But you know, it's really hard in this generation. This society is not pretty, and that's all I really have to say. I don't want to keep talking now. The video is getting too long. Just started making videos again, so I mean, I might sound like I'm blabbling, but hey, I'm gonna use this source to talk out my feelings, because I know there's some friends I have, when I talk about it, they'll be silent. Yeah, I mean, their excuse would be, I'm listening, but then they end up talking to each other, or if they're with somebody, they'll be talking to them, ignoring what I have to say, or not really regarding or caring about what I have to say. So this is another way of me spitting out my feelings, because no one really cares. People that I know, not everybody I know, really care what I have to say, but then people on YouTube, they'll listen. They can listen. Alright, this will be it. 1K Plum signing out. I might make another video later if I'm able to. Have a good evening.